Okay. So let's go ahead and start seated. Lengthen your legs long, open your legs, dorsiflex your feet, bring your hands behind you, roll the shoulders back and down, and just lean into your arms, lifting your chest, pulling your scapula together in the back, and then release. Inhale, nose. Exhale, pushing through the heel of the hands again, lifting the chest, trying to get your shoulder blades to come together, and then release. Let's bring both our hands in front. We're going to nod our chin and lengthen long into a spine stretch. And then come back up. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin, coming forward. See if when you come forward, your feet can stay dorsiflexed. And come back. Restack. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin, and come down. And then pull it all the way up. Both hands to the left leg, coming down the length of the left leg. Grab the ankle or foot, whatever you can reach. And then come all the way up. Take it over to the right. So when you go down each leg, make sure your sits bone stays on the floor. If I'm traveling down the right leg, my left sits bone has to stay connected to the floor. Come up 1 more time. Going down the left. Just stay here for a moment. And then pull up and come down the right. So when you're staying there, you're trying to just relax so that the muscle can release. Avoid holding your breath. And then slowly come up. Let's have one hand on each leg. Slide both hands down the legs to the foot or ankle or heel. Elbows onto the shin. And then slowly pull up. Let's bring our hands behind us, roll the shoulders back on, and then point and flex, drawing the feet together in the front, point and flex. Good. And then now, keep the legs together, feet in dorsiflexion, twist out to the right, looking over the top of the right shoulder. Come through center line, twist out, look over the top of the left. And back to the center line. So you're going to stay where you are here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to now take our arms back, roll the shoulders back and down, press into a nice long reverse plank. Back of the neck is long. And then bring it down. That's 1, 2 more. Press up, pushing the floor away. Again, trying to get the shoulder blades to come towards each other. And come back. 1 more. Exhale all the way up. And then from here, sit down. Take your left leg, cross it over the top of the right, and twist to your right. Look over the top of the right shoulder. And then twist around to the left. Look over the top of the left shoulder. Come back to center line. Take that leg, bring it in best you can. Now, if you can't rest it on your thigh, put it on the floor on the side. But if you can rest it on your thigh, do that. And then lengthen long and try and reach your ankle or your foot, whatever you can reach. Hold that there. Hold and breathe. And then release and come back. Now, stay where you are. You got your left ankle or foot crossed over your thigh. Bend your right leg. Come over the top. Rock back slightly. And just pull it in. Feeling the stretch. And then release. Good job. So now you're going to lengthen that left leg. You'll take the right leg and cross it over the top. Big inhale. And as you exhale, both hands down the length of the left leg, reaching to the foot or the ankle, whatever you can reach is fine. Try to relax that right leg to drop a little bit. It's okay if you got your heel into your lower belly area. And then slowly come out. Leave that right foot here. Left knee is going to bend. Reach over the top, rock back. Pull your belly button in. And just deepen the stretch in the piriformis. And then slowly release. Take that right leg down. Let's go ahead and even out our legs. Hands behind the back of the knees are lengthened. Pull from the belly. Look for the belly go down, one vertebrae at a time. Arms up and over the top of the head. Tap out. Keep your ribs down though and your chest sinking to the floor. Bring the arms only back, nod the chin. And come all the way up. 2 more. Pull from the belly, look for the belly, go down, one vertebrae at a time. Tap out, nod the chin, and come all the way back. So do your very best to keep your feet on the floor through the whole entire movement. At the very least, the heels stay down. Nod the chin. Okay, now from here, open the right, go down the right side until your right arm touches the floor. So your right arm is going to touch the floor. Your left arm is up to the ceiling. You're looking to the right. You're going to scoop on the right with the right arm. Come up on the right oblique. Tall sit. Do it to the other side. Pull from the left side going down. Scoop up from the left. 1 more each side. And scoop up. 1 more on the other side. And scoop up. Let's take both arms and go down wide. And now nod the chin. Both arms coming back to the center. Tall sit. Last one. Deepen through the belly. Both arms coming open wide. Take them over the top of your head. Come up over the top. And now come to center. Do it again. Both arms going wide, out and around over the head, and then coming back to center. Slow. So you got to come back up using your strength, not your momentum. Last one. Up and over the top. Stretch and reach. Pull your ribs down. Nod the chin. Come up. We have to reverse that 3 times. Go down. Up and over, big circle, scoop to come up, tall sit, up and over, going down really slow, big circle, nod the chin, and scoop. Last one. Big scoop. Ooh. And rest. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead and turn out to the Z sit. We'll just do a few mermaids to get some lateral flexion. Open long, and then come back. 2 more. Up and over. Stretching, and come back. You're going to do 1 more. So the advantage of the morning class is that you get to kind of stretch out before you start moving around for the day. All right, twist and go down. Forearms to the mat. Now you're going to take your top leg. So that should be, if you twist it to the right, it's your left. And you're going to float it up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it down. De-rotate. And come up and over the top. Good job. From here, stay in the Z sit, twist to your left, looking over the top of the left shoulder. Twist to the right. Twist to the left again. And come back to the center line. Good. Arms in the tree path, pull back, switch the legs to the other side. Now you're in the Z sit on the opposite side. I'm going to move down. We got some lateral flexion here, so try and make sure both sits bones start on the floor. Up and over the top. And come back. Really reach and flare those ribs. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Feel the opening through the side body. One more. And come all the way back. And then you'll twist, bring both your forearms down. Hold that there. That top leg, which should be your right, is going to move back and float up and down. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Hold the stretch for a moment. And then de-rotate and bring it all the way back up. Twist out to your left. Look over the top of the left shoulder. Twist out to the right, looking over the top of the right shoulder. And then back to the center line. All right, from here, go again. So we did left, we did right, and we actually need to do right one more time because I did the order wrong. Should be right, left, right, but it's okay. And then come back to the center line. Let's go ahead and come up onto our knees and let's get our stability ball. So let's get the ball. We're going to come onto a plank on the ball. So load your body onto the ball in a plank. And let's just do some push-ups. Your elbows are going to poke out to the sides. Your body's locked in a nice long line. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. When the body goes down, the legs lift. 2, 1. Hold that there. Take your hands and turn them so your fingers are facing straight ahead, same direction as the crown of your head. Your elbows are going to tuck in. We're going to do a second set of push-ups, but now your elbows are going to scrape past your ribs. So these are tricep push-ups. And you're going to see if you can get your nose to touch the floor mat. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way off the back end. Hang over the ball. So your body's kind of wrapping around the ball. Wiggle out the fingers and the wrists. And the other way on the wrists. Okay, and we're going to go right back out. Lengthening long. Tuck the knees. Lengthen. Come tall. And you can grab the edge of your mat if you want to give you more height. But see if you can keep the legs straight. This is 3. Working on stretching through the spine. So stay in a tucked small ball. When you tuck in, you want your back to be in the C curve. That's 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, and 8. Plank, roll off the back, hug the ball, and just rest for a moment. All right. Let's go ahead and release the ball. We're going to come side lying on the ball, lateral flexion. So we'll come over the top of the ball, extend your legs, top legs in front, bottom legs on the back, and come up and over first for the stretch. So let your head hang down and really open up those ribs. Now take your hands, bring them behind the back of your head and neck, and roll back, opening through the chest, looking at the ceiling, and then come back to the center line. Both arms are going to come long again. Can you take both arms and bring them together by interlacing and clasping your hands together? Okay, from here, see if you can lift. Now, the best is if you have something, hold on, let's get off for 1 second. We'll reset this up. Why don't you get a place where you can push your feet into, like a wall or a heavy piece of furniture? That would be best. That way we can anchor off that area and we can do a nice core set, side set. All right, so come up over the top. Anchor your feet to the wall or the piece of furniture. We had already done this. Then we did this and we opened up. Now we're at the point where our hands are clasped together. From here, you're going to lift up and you're going to stretch as long and wide as you can, trying to become a nice long straight line with your body. And then you'll go down and you'll come up. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down. Take a moment. You should feel that on your side. Right, we're going to be doing it on the other side, but I'm going to have to move the rug because it's sliding. Give me 1 moment. Happens. All right. So now let's go ahead and turn it around. So I'll have to do it this way so I can anchor. So I'll start here and then I'll turn. So we'll come here, we'll come up over the top. Get as long as you can. Stretch those legs. Open up the ribs nice and wide. So the top ribs are splayed open, fanning to the ceiling. Hold that stretch. And then take your hands behind the back of the head. And then let's roll open to our left. So we're looking at the ceiling, opening our left side of the chest to the ceiling. And then slowly bring it back. And lengthen the arms nice and long. And then here's the thing where we're going to clasp our arms. So give me 1 second. I'm going to turn around so I can anchor. Stay in the position if you're already there, keeping your arms clasped together. And then we're going to lift. So you're going to lift and you're trying to get into a long straight line with your body. And then you'll lower and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring yourself all the way back. Nice job. Okay, let's stay with the ball, but let's pick up our little weights now. So 5 pounds if you can. Whatever your weight is, it's fine. We're going to stay with our feet anchored. Sit on your ball. And then you'll bring your feet anchored to that heavy object or wall, which makes you sit closer to the front edge of the ball. You're here. Okay, you're going to take the weights in your hands, cross them, and hold them to your sternum. And you'll come up and down. We got 8, 7. So pull your belly button in and down when you come up, or in and back, I should say. In and up, in and down, in and back, doesn't matter. You want to keep your belly button contracted to the anterior part of your spine, so it's the front of your spine. Let's call this 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more, and 1. Let's turn it to the left when you come up. Go down, turn it to the right. Up to the left, up to the right. We got 10, 9. Look in that direction when you turn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we're going to come over the top of the ball into an extension. So you can release your weights for a minute. You can release your legs if you like, and just come into an extension stretch over the ball. If you want to put your head on the floor, that's fine. Do what feels good to you, but open up the front of the body and the chest. And then slowly, let's bring that back. All right. I'm going to take the weights again. This time you're going to lay with your back on the ball, so you might have to move up a little bit. And if you want to put your head on the ball, then you're going to have to sit even deeper on the ball so that your head can rest on it. So you want to be in this situation where the ball is under your shoulder blades and yes or no on your head. That way you can support it. You're going to take the weights and you're going to press them up. They're horizontal. And then you'll bring them down to your shoulders like you're bench pressing. So you have 8, 7, 6. Feel free. Like I said, just roll forward and the ball will support your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the weights together, press them straight up. Now your palms are facing each other. Chest fly, open wide, bring them back. And wide, and bring them back. That's 8. Keep pulling the belly button down. 7. And if the ball is too much, do this from the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take the weights. They're still, hands are facing each other. You'll bend your elbows, and now you'll push straight up. Bend the elbows, push straight up. So when the elbows bend, they're coming out to the sides again. So this is similar to what you did earlier, the very first exercise, but now you want the weights and your palms facing each other. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring the weights down to your shoulders. You're going to nod your chin and bring yourself back up to a seated position using your core. Sit tall on the ball. Sitting tall on the ball, your back is straight. You're going to take your weights and you're going to do what's called a front raise. So you'll extend them out, lift them, and lower them to your knees. And lift them up to your shoulders and lower them to the knees. Here we have 8. And when you're doing this, your arms are going to be as wide as your shoulders. You don't want them to be flared open or close in. You just want them shoulder height and width. This is 4. Let's do 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rest for a second. All right, we're going to curl the weights up to our shoulders again. This time it's going to press over our head and come down. When it comes down, your elbows are pointing forward, not out to the side. So hug the elbows in a wee bit. Overhead, come back. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, pull your abs in, 4, 3, 2, one more, 1, and rest it for a moment. Okay, we're going to be doing some lateral raises. I'm going to turn my ball forward so you can see me and my arms. Okay, you're going to take your weights and you'll bring them down by your sides. Sit tall. So the whole time, you have to make sure your chest is lifted and forward and your shoulders are down and back. Try to avoid this kind of thing. Arms are going to come straight up to shoulder height and then come down. And up again to shoulder height and down. If the ball gets wonky, you can always transition to a chair, or again, you can do it kneeling or sitting from the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we got one more. 1. Bring it back to the center and just sit for a second. All right, we're going to do some tricep work. So you're going to do it one arm at a time. The left arm is going to come forearm to the front of the knee, and you can push your weight or rest your weight on the right leg. Right arm is going to cock back and it's going to kick back and come in. Kick back and come in. So if we want to see this sideways, it's going to look like this. Kick back and come in. You can also like tap the weight when you come in. Try to move only the elbow joint. Try to avoid moving from the shoulder. 8, 7, 6. On the way back, come in slow. You might feel a little shake. 5, little trembling sensation on that right arm when the weight is coming back. That's good. That's the muscle working. 3, 2, 1. And rest for a second. We're going to be taking that on the other side. So switch arms. Right forearm to the knee. Left hand with the weight to the left knee. Kick the left elbow back. Kick it back. Slow on the return. Kick it back and slow on the return. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Now this time you can leave your left weight on the floor. Right arm's going to curl to the shoulder, push it all the way up. Support it with your left hand. Second tricep set, but it's coming over the top of the head. So when you do this one, the back of your left hand is on your forehead. Your left hand is just below that right elbow to support it. This is 5. 4, go straight up to the ceiling. 3, pull your abs in and up. 2, and 1. And release it. Switch it to the other side. Push it all the way up. Stay nice and tall. Drop it to the back behind your head. Push it up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it all the way down. Nice job. Okay. We're still going to stay with one weight, so I'll set one aside. The other one was down on the floor between our legs. You're going to reach down, so you're in a twist. Hold on to that left weight. Bring your arms up. Look towards the ceiling. You can lean with your left arm into the left leg if you like. And then you're going to come back. And you're going to take that left weight, pull it up. You can do it without the weight as well. And you're going to switch it and bring it all the way up. Look for it. And then bring it down, untwist, take it down again. So make sure you're not doing this movement, or let me rephrase, make sure you're doing this movement with precision. You're going to draw the arm down to the shoulder first, twist the spine. Look at my spine. My spine is straight. I'm not humped over. I'm going to rotate, switch, bringing the other weight to my shoulder, and then pushing it up over the top of my shoulder. and then bring it down to my shoulder, back is straight, twist, and we're going to do it again. So now we're going to do that on the right side with the weight. So now the right hand's on the floor with the weight. The left arm's going to reach up, pull up, look up, feet are flat, and then bring it down, twist through, push up, and bring it down slow, twist through, and reach up through the left. One more time. Bring it through, twist, press up. And then bring it down and back to center. Okay, so now we're going to do that with both weights. So now you're going to take both weights. One is going to stay. The left is going to the floor. The right is to the shoulder, and then press it up. Okay. And then you're going to bring this down, twist, change, press up. Bring it down, twist from your torso, from your core, change and press up. Bring it in, so you're twisting, and then you press straight up. That's 3. Going to 4. Come up, circle through, it's 5. Come through, circle, 6. 2 more. Come through, circle, 7. Last one, come through, press 8. And bring it all the way back. Both of them are on the floor, and right now you're kind of in a squat position where your belly is falling between your thighs. You're holding both weights. Now, if you're okay and you feel strong, you can use both weights, or you can simply let go of the weight. So I'll show you what we're going to do. You're going to lengthen through your crown. So notice what happened to my back. My back was curved. Now my back is straight. My abs are pulling in. I'm going to bring them up, press them, bring them back, hinge forward, lower them down. Up, hinge, press, return, hinge, down. So there's no bending. There's no bending whatsoever in this. Okay, so that was 2. You can, again, do it without the weights. Just take care of your back. That's 3. Curl, hinge, press, up, lengthen, 4. Keep that belly pulling in. 5. 6. 7. You got 1 more. And 8. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and put the weights aside. And let's come into an extension stretch one more time. So just take yourself over the top of the ball. Bring your arms open if you can. Feel free to set your head down if you want. Just stay on the ball, stretching over the top of it. 1 more. And then nod your chin and pull yourself all the way up. Nice job. We're going to be coming onto our backs now. So let's go ahead and lay down on the floor. Put your legs over the top of the ball. Arms can come out to the sides. Just tick-tock your ball side to side or pendulum it. Arms can be spread out. So you want to keep both your shoulders on the floor as you move side to side with this ball. Okay, we did a little bit of this in our last class this past week. Bring the ball to center line, splay the feet open, take the ball straight up. All right, now we're going to be working with the ball in this position. If you want to challenge yourself or you feel like you want a little bit more, get your weights back. All right, from here, weights are gonna press up. Ball is gonna fold to tabletop. Weights come down, ball goes back up to the ceiling. Make sure you're squeezing the ball from the heels and the medial malleolus, not the feet. The big toes are not wrapping around the ball. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold that there. Take it over to the right. Bring it to center. Take it over to the left. Bring it to center. One more time. Right, center, and left, center. Go ahead and bring the ball down for a moment. Bring your legs over the top and just rest for a moment. Rest for a moment. So you're going to be hooking the ball with your heels. And you're going to pull the ball up against your thighs. And then the ball's going to come down. So if you have to pull up your pant leg a little bit so you can get a little bit more skin texture, skin against the ball, because that creates like some nice texture to grab onto the ball. All right. So we're here. Let's go ahead and hook the ball and bring it up. You're going to press the weight straight up. Palms are facing away from you. And when the ball comes up, you're going to come down on the sides. And then when the ball comes down, your weights go back to shoulder height. And in fact, let's take the weights and turn them so that your palms face each other. That'll be easier to clear the ball. All right, so you come up and then you go back. Down and up. So it's a front raise with the arms, but your arms are coming down to the sides of your hips, the sides of the ball. That's 3. Look into your belly button and exhale when the ball comes up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the weights down. Take the ball extended, lift your pelvis, booty squeeze, long-legged bridge, bring it all the way back in. Do it again, lengthen long, and then bring it in. One more, lengthen the legs long, and then bring it in. Good job. Now from here, we're gonna work with the left leg. So the left leg is gonna hook the ball. Right leg's gonna come straight up. Hook the ball with the left, right leg's gonna come up and down. So it's going to a slight diagonal. When the ball goes down, the leg comes up. When the right leg goes down, it's going to a slight diagonal because it has to clear the ball. A slight diagonal on that right leg. This is number 3 and number 4. To really try to reach through the toes. 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. Bring it all the way up. You're going to switch. Right leg, going to hook the ball. Left leg is straight up. So when it hooks, it comes down to the diagonal. When the ball goes down, the leg comes back up. And I'm just keeping the weights here at my shoulders. That's 2, 3, diagonal line down, diagonal line up. 4, 5, oops, lost the ball. 6, 7, one more, 8. Bring the leg back on top of the ball. Both knees together, splay the feet, pick up the ball, lengthen it to the ceiling. Arms come straight up. Fly open, so your weights are coming to the floor. The ball stays there. Let's just do 4. 4 with the arms only. 3, 2, 1 more. 1. Now this time, the arms are going to open. When the arms close, the ball goes down and comes up. You don't have to take it all the way to the floor. Maybe just take it to 45. Let's go for 4, 2, and 3, and 2, 1 more, and 1. And let's fold the ball, take it down, legs come on top of the ball. All right, you can leave the weights on the floor for now and just tick-tock the hips again, going side to side. Keep both arms and shoulders on the floor flat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center line. Let's go ahead and turn onto your left side. So you'll turn onto the left side. Your left leg is going to come down onto the floor, and you're going to take the ball and bring it on top of the left leg. Hook the ball if you can. So you're in this situation, and you're going to open and close with the ball. So you're holding the ball with that right leg. We open and close. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it here for a moment so you can hold the ball and bring the leg on top if you want to take a rest for a release, because we still have a little bit more work to do in that hip joint. So the bottom leg is straight. Let's stabilize the ball with your right hand. Hook the ball again. You might want to hook it from the front. Okay. From here, you're going to do a circle, little baby circle for 4. Whoop. If you lose the ball, get it again. 3, it's small. 2, 1. Reverse the circle, going out, back, forward, and up for 4, 3, and if you lose the ball again, just rehook it and bring it. 2, oh, I keep losing it there. 1 more, and 1. So the idea here is that you lengthen through this leg, push through, and you're isolating the hip joint to make these tiny little movements. Bring the ball down in the back. Rest your leg on top of it, it's fine. You're going to take the ball and lengthen it away. So see if you can stay in this position. It's a stretch. Bring your right arm up. And you're in a nice long diagonal now, pulling open through the front line. So lift your belly button up and stretch. All right, now could you leave this right leg there? And if it's too much, just put it on the floor. Left hand is going to support. We're going to work the inner left thigh. We're going to lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And set that down and rest. By the way, all the same rules apply. So you're still trying to lift your ribs off the floor. All right, let's take that on to the other side. So bring the ball in. Let me turn the alarm off here. And we'll finish up on the other side. We started a few minutes late, so we'll just continue until we finish. All right, so now we got a long right leg on the floor. Okay, and the ball, we're going to hook it. Nice and straight. Use that top hand to stabilize. And you're going to lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5. It's a little movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, and even though my shirt's falling, just know that I'm trying to lift up my ribs, and I want you to do the same. Hook the ball again. Here come those little hip circles. For 4, 3, take it to the back. 2, 1. And then we got to reverse it. I'm going to re-hug my ball and reverse it back up and around for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Set the ball down. I'm going to move up a little. Stretch that leg long, and you're going to stretch your ball to the back. Get enough room here. So that back leg is going to push the ball to the back. And it's a stretch first. So the left arm's going to come up to the diagonal. Keep your leg in point. Keep the bottom leg active as well. It's almost like you're leaping through the air, but you're lying down sideways. It's called an arabesque. Hold. And then come back. Now place your left hand on the floor to stabilize. Try your best to lift up those ribs or just to have energy through that right side body coming upward. That right leg, stretch it long, and you're going to lift and lower, keeping the foot straight, the back leg straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. 8. If you want to challenge, let go of that top hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Let's go ahead and come on up. Take the ball and we're going to roll over the top of it. So you're just going to hang yourself over the top of the ball. Arms and legs just drooping. So think about your whole body kind of melting over the top of the ball. Hold that there. So you're just opening your back, especially the low back. And then slowly pull yourself up. And go back on one more time. And then pull yourself up. Good. All right. Go ahead and come on up. We didn't use our trampoline today, but that's okay. We'll catch up next week. Feet are going to be parallel. Soft bend in the knees and a big inhale to come up. Interlace your fingers, press through. Lateral flexion to the right. Bring it back through center. Lateral flex to the left. And come back to center. Bring your hands behind the back of the head and come into extension as you lift your chest and ribs upward. And then back to a straight line. Arms are down, shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. One more. Up, back, and down. And you're done. Well done.